They say the hardest truths never arrive in daylight. They come quietly, creeping into your life when you least expect them. This is Sarah's story, and it begins just after midnight in the heart of New York City. The rain had been falling for hours, tapping against her apartment window. Sarah had just drifted into sleep when her phone buzzed loudly on the bedside table. At first, she thought it was her best friend, or maybe some wrong number. But when she picked up, the voice on the other end made her sit up straight. It was David, her boyfriend of 2 years, the man who had promised her forever. His voice wasn't warm like it usually was. It was shaky, nervous, almost trembling. "Sarah, I need to tell you something." Her heart raced. She asked if he was okay, if something had happened. But what David said next shattered everything she believed about love. For months, the late nights at the office weren't about work. The sudden business trips weren't really business. The truth was darker. David had been seeing someone else, not once, not by mistake, but for months, living a double life while Sarah trusted him completely. Sarah sat in silence, gripping the phone so tightly her knuckles turned white. She wanted to scream, to hang up, to wake up and realize this was all just a dream. But it wasn't. The worst part wasn't just the betrayal, it was why he was confessing. He hadn't called out of guilt. He hadn't called because he cared about her feelings. He called because the other woman, the one he had been hiding, was about to tell Sarah herself. He wanted to control the story before she heard it from someone else. Sarah's tears fell silently as she listened to the man she loved unravel their entire relationship in one midnight phone call. Every birthday they celebrated, every trip they planned, every whispered "I love you" suddenly felt like a lie. But here's the thing, Sarah didn't yell, she didn't beg, she didn't ask why. Instead, she let him finish, and then she said just one sentence. "Thank you for finally telling me. You've just made my choice very easy," and with that, she ended the call. In that moment, Sarah realized something powerful. Closure doesn't always come with answers. Sometimes closure is just walking away with your dignity intact. Weeks later, David tried calling again. He sent long emails, left flowers at her door, wrote about how he had made a mistake. But Sarah knew better. A man who hides the truth until he's caught isn't sorry. He's just sorry he got exposed. Sarah's confession is this: the truth will always find its way into the light, even if it comes at midnight. And when it does, you have to choose yourself over the lies. So let me ask you, if you were Sarah, would you forgive a confession made too late, or would you walk away forever?